Although before we got the telehandler, we were using the Lindtrack. That's a partial bale. Stab that back. Oh, there's 131 left. Sadly, that's not enough to fill the top. Thing. Whatever it's called. The food trough on the top field, but there's not enough capacity on that for a full bale. So this is a partial, and if I don't do something with it, and it leaves my area of tracking, if you like. So if I jump to another vehicle, which is further away than the game plots for, then this bale potentially could disappear on my forks. So that can go in there, that's sufficient. It's not enough to feed them with, but it works. So, JCB front loader action is done. I could probably disconnect that and turn this back into a regular tractor. Depending on grain prices, this tractor is going to be doing any sales up to Hilltop. Possibly, or I'll put the skip on the back of the truck. The semi we can use for most of the other sell points. So drop that there, we'll back off very slightly. Put that around, drop that there. How's the JCB feeling? It's fine. Okay. Back over there because just a little more convenient. Zoom in the camera, see what we're doing. Stop, lights, engine, jump out. So we have completed first reboot year of the farm. It's probably about the 6th actual year. Doggy's run out of food. Have some food, dog. Didn't put the Ivor Williams trailer away. So we're waiting for good prices on all our crops. Everything else is just sitting around and waiting. We have 169,000 in the bank. It's 4:30 late fall. The sun is setting over Oakfield Farm. And we're really just next 2 days looking after sheep, so that's going to be a lot of trucking around. I don't think it's dark enough. And now I do. Yes. 16 hours, we'll go 15. Like I said, there's nothing to do except feed sheep right now. Winter has fallen. Ouch. 10,000 from the biogas plant. I can't remember what I said it would be, but that's fine. Don't know why there's a vehicle running cost. I didn't think that was a thing. Let's run down the end. I forgot to check. I was going to check the silage bunker. I also forgot what was down here. So I'm pretty sure there's stuff that needs to be put away that I didn't. So truck with trailer, wrapper, maybe all. And fermenting 88%. So that should be done later today. We can check the sheep's So sheep have sugar beets needed, clover hay needed. These sheep, well no, these sheep are fine, yeah. Sugar beets, clover hay. This field, they are suffering. They need clover silage, clover hay, sugar beets, and we don't have any grass for them at all anywhere on the farm. We could turn the flashlight on. So if we go to here, this grass is growing. Huh. Okay, let's go have a look at the sheep field. I might be lucky. I might have growing grass in the sheep field, which will be obliterated by winter. This grass is growing. Oh. Okay, so obviously it's winter. The grass isn't sufficient to fill up the troughs. So all of our sheep now will lose health because of the lack of grass. There's nothing I can do about that right now because we don't have any. That's why the plan is to grow maize next year, because it is a food source replacement for grass. That will do what it needs to, and I can store that in the silo. Okay, so all of this grass here has all died out. Grass here has all died out, but it is classed as growing. So that should be good enough. But if we check this one, this will be less than 100% grass. It's still full. I am surprised. That should start dropping off. Or this should start filling up. One or the other. So clover silage needed for the top field, hay, carrots, or sugar beets. Sugar beets needed in the bottom field, and hay. Okay, let's beam to the JCB Fast Track. No, not the JCB Fast Track. The Class Scorpion. That would be a good vehicle to jump in. So I'll do the sugar beets, and already I can't remember which field needed them. Because I'm that good. Or which field needed the most. I need to take it from the right hand stack. Oh, that's so much wool we're going to need to dispose of next year already. Okay. Whoa. I'm not sure if my camera is okay, that's the box that's centered on the front loader. Okay, happy now. So sugar beets in Bramblewood or sugar beets in the top field? We'll fill up Bramblewood first and we'll empty the rest into the top. And very carefully, and go. Hi doggy. And also, now that we're peaking prices, I've got to watch out for great demands on the products we're actually in supply of. Okay, let's carefully extend that without messing with the fork width. There we go. So that is now full. We still have 322 litres left, which might actually be sufficient for the top. We'll find out in a minute when we get there. So also we should have pretty much 0 contracts left to run. At least the baling contracts will be all gone. There might be fertilisation contracts. That is the full glowiness of the vehicle. And bye-bye. So, sugar beets are almost full on Oakfield. Absolutely full on bramble. We need clover hay there. We need less clover hay there. So take clover hay down to the bottom field. We'll take silage to the top. The big thing I also want to figure out is, does clover, just clover, work? Unfortunately, I've had issues with it on the top field, so it's not a happening thing. But I've not been able to use it on the bottom field because that food requirement is at 100% permanently, because it's refreshing from the grass on the field. Oops, let's try not to ram the wall. So I'm hoping that as the bottom field now cannot replenish grass, that food requirement will not be fulfilled, and I might be able to try a clover bale that we have over there. So that bale there is just straight clover. I might be able to feed it that, but we don't know right away. So clover silage, clover hay. Clover hay was wanted on the bottom field. We'll do that first. We'll bring the remains to the top. That does mean I'm going to have to drive into the field because we're not, at least I don't think we're going to use all of this. Winter. No leaves on the trees. The shrubbery is looking incredibly dormant. And somewhere along here there's a gate. And I'm still looking for a feed wagon. Just don't know that there are any. There's straw shredders and there's obviously TMR wagons. I don't know that there's anything I can just stick a normal, bale of hay in and shred it, because the game doesn't need you to do that. So it doesn't make precision for it or provision for it in the with the straw shredders. But you should be able to shred any sort of bale using a shredder. Primarily what I'm looking for is shredding a clover bale of some description. When I started this series, I was considering adding the what is it? The thing. Global Company and the potato washer and sorter. But having played around with that, that's a lot of work. So not going to happen. Okay, so the top field has a good amount of clover hay, so that's fine. Grass silage we need here. I think that's easily one silage bale. I'll get that from up here rather than go into the lower sheep field. And we'll accelerate time a little. And it's kind of dark driving around. Not at this time of day. Yeah, so this area down here is the what I call the lower yard, but is the placeable area. Per the Farm Sim 17 map. Oh goodness, we're starting on a new row of clover silage. And that hut there is the guidance thing that results in workers being a little bit more efficient in their jobs, so they don't overlap the equipment by quite so much. It's not a significant amount, but obviously over the course of multiple jobs it will add up. So it's a good thing. I'm going to follow the little track since I can't see anything out there at the moment. Follow our tyre tracks and that will get us back to where we want to be. I could put some automatic yard lights in. I think there are some. I don't think I have those particular mods installed or loaded, I think. Okay, so this should be more than enough for these guys. Oop, yep. Or, no, less than enough. That 4,800, that's 5,002. There might actually be enough room for another bale of clover silage to share between the two, but I think, again, I don't know that I'm going to use all 4,000 litres, so I'm going to hold off on that. Do it later in the day. So that is our work done with the telehandler. Or maybe not. Oh. Okay. Yeah, what I think we'll do, we'll grab the bucket. time sped up just a little. That does not fit on the telehandler. %. Okay. And I'll put the bucket down. Bucket down. Turn the lights off and the engine off. I'll go get the JCB. We'll put that wrapper away because that's bugging me. I might even put the Ivor Williams away as well somewhere. Haven't decided where that's going yet. Maybe there. Alrighty. The tyre tracks from us parking this is still here. And hitches at this end, which is good. Excuse me, we'll turn that strap off. I just did a little bit of messing around with the steering, so I'm not sure if looks like I'm still four-wheel steering, so that's good. Yeah. So yeah, we'll just stick this under here. We've also got the soil scanner or analyzer, soil collector, I think that is. So we don't. I typically put stuff under there that I'm planning to use soon, but I think that trailer's probably a good home for it right now. Used to keep the trailer in this shed here. I've got all the solid fertilizer over there, so not gonna fit. Grab that and put that away. How much space have I got? Enough room there. Very carefully. This is not an easy piece of equipment to reverse, which is why I'm using the JCB to do it with. Just hit the shed frame. Not an easy shed to use either. It's a little bit narrow. The drawbar on the wrapper is so short that it can get uncontrollable very, very fast. But you have more control with four-wheel steering than you do with two. The other option is to hitch something to the front, so that your steering axles are closest. Wasn't quite what I had planned. Your steering axles are closest to the equipment that you're trying to maneuver. Not really an option with a trailer and a car or truck. A four-wheel steer tractor, or any tractor, you've got the front 3-point. You can theoretically make use of that. Okay, I think I'm going to put this away and reverse it in. is lights off, engine off, done. So yeah, it would be nice to have some form of auger to unload the silage clamp, but to be honest, it's not like we're going to do this very often. 90% done. Let's just stand here and work it up. So 73,000, that's more than one trailer load. Is that going up, or do I have to leave and come back? Nope. Okay. Oh, that's going up. Okay. So this is probably going to be ready. I'm guessing this is done around 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, certainly looking like 4 o'clock. Oh, or later. Oh, come on. Are we doing this tomorrow? Guess we might be doing that tomorrow. That's fine. Now I need to find my way back to the barn. Oh, I was gonna... sheep. I was going to sheep. Yeah, they need more clover silage. Both fields. So... that's still work. That makes no sense whatsoever. So let's turn the grass back on. And yeah, that's early growth grass. All of that. So I have no idea what's going on with the grass. Why it's filling the lower field. This field here. It's not filling this field here. And it might be that that whole... the top field doesn't work as advertised. So we will go to bed, and when we get up in the morning, the silage should definitely be ready to sell. But it's not, it's not like we're in any hurry to sell it. Prices do not vary at the BGA. What are we doing? We are sleeping till 6 o'clock. 8 o'clock? Oh, I can't. 15 hours, 6 o'clock. That's about 9 o'clock. That's probably a nice time. And I might have messed up. So no income today. And snow. Yay! Oh, it's snowing in my house.